You want to see it?
You are now listening to the Crisis Hour podcast.
Good at what he did. He perfected his craft. I started to like Jimmy a lot later on in his career as he started being out there more in the open.
I like Jimmy when he did that the Ballin' remake. Like he did the initial Ballin',
Right.
diss to Jay, and then or Jay responded. And when Jay responded, he flipped and put Jay stuff on this Ballin' remix again and put it back out. I had to respect that. Like, that's nice, man. You have to nod your head.
I think he approached that way different. No, a lot of people wasn't expecting that.
Nah, nobody. I don't even think Jay was expecting that, man.
That's true.
And it was nice little nod, you know. Sportsmanship, competitive, you know.
And Jay like down talking a lot on niggas. But end of the day, I think Jay got more respect for the artist than what he tended to put out there. Like,
I think a lot of people do that. Yeah. I mean, you see it all the time on like Facebook and social media where people that you deal with may not share it or like your stuff, but when you talk to them, they've seen it, they respect it, or they might just like it, they may not share it. But just because I'm out here and I can't share it doesn't mean I'm not sharing it because I don't support it. Sometimes it's other business situations that block you from doing that. You know what I mean? It's a timing thing with a lot of things, so I get that, man. I mean, Jay's at the top, so you got to be kind of careful about what you do. But at the same time, I'm the type of person where if I like it, I don't mind telling everybody I like your shit. Even if I don't like you personally, if you're talented, I'm not going to say you're not talented. I'm just going to say that's a talented dude that I don't like personally.
So what's your whole perspective on the Cam, the Killer season being delayed? Like,
I don't think it's a big deal because Cam's. He's a veteran dude, you know what I mean? I don't want to say legend, but I can't say he's not a legend. I'm not saying he's not a legend, you know what I mean? Like, the Rockefeller side of me, I can't say that he's a legend, but he's a legend, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm on Team J, so I can't go out there and say he's a legend, but the dude's a legend, man. Cameron has been here for a while, and he's made it off of, even if I think a little bit of a silly flow, he's been relevant for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not super relevant to me, but for him to still be able to, you know, it be a topic that his album's delayed at probably 30, 40 plus years old, or 35, late 30s, I'm thinking, he's relevant still. And I mean, it says something too that the people that he brought up are still relevant. Because my thing is, if you can bring up talent, if the talent exceeds what you're doing, you did a good job of scouting talent.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean? I'm not somebody if I'm LeBron, I'm not worried about somebody better than me being picked up. That's great. Right. Especially if I'm like, yo, get him. Right. You know what I mean?
But see, to me, like the Cameron, for me to be able to talk to somebody that's 21 and they know who Cameron is, that speaks loud volumes to me. Like, that means you...
So you've had a lot of people that you speak to usually that...
I talk to people that... Not everybody knows who he is, but I don't talk to 21-year-old people... Just like recently at the Fountains when he was down there, a lot of young people knew who he was.
Wow!
And you
so
know
still
what I mean?
Relevant. In
the age and era of the day, it's like you're not dealing with a lot of videos like BET and MTV. They don't display a lot of videos, so like you still relevant to the youth today without even having that kind of. Because BET, let's be honest, BET don't play
videos.
No. They don't have a big ticket no more. They don't have the 106 in Park no more.
No.
So for you to be still relevant 20 years later?
That's saying something. Because a lot of them aren't Bow Wow.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And talk about that another day.
And another day, too. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But, yeah, man, that's some good stuff from... Cameron, unfortunately, it's delayed, but I'm sure he'll hit us with it as soon as it's available. You know, he wants to get it out there. Time is everything.
Yeah, and I think he's going to do decent numbers. Definitely downloadable. I don't know if it's a mixtape or is it an album.
It looks like a mixtape. I don't know if it's a mixtape or album yet either. I guess we'll have to see when it actually drops because you know how stuff changes too.
I mean, we might have to do a review on it. You know what I mean?
I think that's
a song or two. We'll play that.
That's smart.
Let people hear what it sounds like.
That's another podcast. There we go. That's what we got going on. All right, man. Another thing we want to talk about, you know, just touch on a little bit, the pettiness of Future.
Well, you know what I think about the Future situation.
What do you think about the
Future? I mean, I'm a Atlanta Falcons fan, so I don't see no wrong in what he did. It's not no bias to me. I feel like He did what he wanted to do. He sent his son to Jersey. Well, I mean, what would you do in that situation? You gonna say, if you a Falcon fan, your hometown is Atlanta. Mm-hmm. You trying to tell me, like, you know what I mean? We all know the situation with that Ciara Future, Russell Wilson. You know what
you
I
ask
mean?
the wrong person. Like, I'm petty. I'm real petty. I probably would have sent like the whole linemen, all the line jersey to him.
But do you think Russell Wilson gonna let him wear it?
Yeah. I think Russell Wilson's that classy. He's gonna always take the high road. Because of the way he was brought up and whatnot. And the way he comes off, he's not.
You don't think behind the scenes he ain't saying no crazy stuff about Future? Like, I really think these dudes really got issues with each other, but it's not that much open. Like, Future, I think it's perfect how Future address everything. Like, he throws little subliminal shots.
Russell Wilson?
We all knew what it was meant for. Like, yeah, you just lost to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Let me send my son a jersey. Like, I mean, what you really gonna do? You gonna tell the kid no, he can't have a jersey from his father?
I don't think so.
And you the stepfather? You can't really do that. So now you gotta watch, you know what I mean, a little kid rocking an Atlanta jersey, knowing they the team that defeated you. And I know him and Future probably don't got
Wilson seems like he comes off, and you know, we don't know these people, but he comes off as somebody that is not. I don't think he's looking to get into a combative type situation with Future.
I don't know, because I was looking at.
What did I miss, man?
I was looking at the Future in the Ciara situation. The Ciara does a lot of petty stuff too. You know,
yes.
As far as like, that seemed to me. Now I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm just a podcast personality. My opinion. I personally think that Ciara. I mean, if you dating and married to a whole another guy, why are you still like getting at your ex for? Like, why are you not letting the man live? Like you doing petty stuff as far as like Russell Wilson. As far as I'm concerned, Russell Wilson is the father of my two kids. Like, come on, man. Like,
that's
be a good parent. Do the right thing.
But you got two people that are being petty.
That's true.
Which is crazy because you got millions of dollars,
but as far as Future, as I think Future kind of ushered in that wave of mumble rapping. Even though I like him more advanced than these other mumble rappers.
I do too. His mumble like sound
Future,
better,
man, because it's like he got his own wave. And I think a lot of people trying to ride off his wave.
Oh, most definitely.
How he came about. He got a lot. He got a lot, man. He stays in the studio. Like, I actually looked up the guy and checked into him, man. He stays in the studio. He stays focused on what he's doing, his craft. You know what I mean? You don't go.
He's consistent.
Only way you can go is up.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, if you doing what he's doing, the only way you can go is up. He real focused on his craft, man. He's there every night. They said.
I mean, I believe it. That's a good thing. I mean, he's not one of the people that get there and then slow down. Sometimes people slow down. That's what it's about, man. Right. But I mean, I don't think Russell's trying to fight this dude.
Nah. I mean,
Future. Me personally, I don't know. If I'm Future, you asking the wrong dude. I'm petty. If I'm Future, I'm at the game looking like Future.
And Future was at the game.
Yeah, on the sideline, just
it looked like it made his day.
Oh, wouldn't it? That's great. You know what I mean? That's great stuff. And then they lost. Oh, perfect.
Right. That's even better.
Everything works out. You know what I mean?
It's like Future, like he got like he's hitting a winning streak, like Larsa Pippen, the situation, and not to be biased. She's a nice looking woman for 40. I don't know what's going on in that situation.
She's real nice looking for 40.
I mean, he got that accusation going on. He's in a lot of news right now. You know what I mean? Everybody know the situation with him and Ciara and Russell Wilson, and I think at some point it might get carried out of hand. You know what I mean? It could. It could.
I mean, they're in some similar circles.
Yeah.
I don't think anything will happen. I don't think it would be smart for Future to have something happen because it's different when it's rappers. I mean, it's different. If something happens to Russell Wilson because something in the club's going on, you're not going to get away with that.
Nah.
Too many people care about what's going on with Seattle football. It's sad, but it's true. Now, if Russell Wilson was a rapper, handle yourself.
Yeah. But it's a whole different topic, whole different story.
But white America, I say it, white America's not going to allow that to happen. And nah. I mean, you might be better off killing the dog.
Russell Wilson portrays himself pretty good in the public eye.
He do. So if something pop up, well. It's just it's wild too because we watch these people on TV, and a lot of time I deal with this with the wrestling thing. Sometimes the fans don't understand that, that's a character on TV. You can, there's a lot of nice people on TV that aren't really nice in public. They're jerks. Russell could be that. He could be a total dickhead. We don't know. Everybody has masks, so.
So you saying, as far as we concerned, the perspective he could put out there, he's that type of dude, respectable guy, but it could be something totally different.
Could be. Future and Wilson could have an altercation, and we could find out Russell Wilson might have some hands.
Storm coming.